Hello there and welcome to our community hangout. Misha on time, as always. How are you feeling today, Misha? Let's switch over to the camera view here. Here we are. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Misha is very efficient, like a German. Yeah, that's kind of the stereotype. I guess it's kind of true. That's great to hear that you're doing okay. Cheers. Yeah, I'm doing good as well. Some preparations getting done, and also I got a little new a new used drum set. Oh, nice, Misha. Well, yeah, welcome. Welcome to the Drums with Simon Coffee Mug Club then. I'm having a nice little cup of coffee right now as well. Yeah, so Hugin is chilling with us. And the big floof is hiding under the table. I don't know if you can see him. There. Ah, there you go. You can see his tail. He's just chilling out there. Isn't it? What's shocking, Misha? That the cats are hanging out? No, that's not too surprising, right? That Hugin is nearby. Yeah, it's not Moonin this time. This time it's Hugin chilling out here on the cat pedestal. And Moonin is actually hiding under the table behind me there. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, probably you can get an idea that his tail is it's over there. I can't miss that tail, right? Yep, it's very fluffy indeed. So you will be going to your first ever music festival very soon, is what I heard, or what you told me, right? So I think you already told me about the festival. There's a crazy lineup. You've been emailing with the band's grandpa and he knows some German too. That's interesting. That's really interesting. There's, there have been quite a few German settlers, or however you want to call it, like expats or immigrants, I guess that's what you call it, to the US. So, to North America, but also in South America. Actually, in South America, I've visited and seen some communities. Yeah, exactly. After World War II, or during or before World War II, like the whole terrible things that were happening, there were a lot of people fleeing from Germany, and they went to the USA because they thought like they would be safe there, which probably they are. And also after World War II, a lot of Nazis actually fled to various parts of the world to avoid persecution. And also, actually, when I was traveling in South America, I have met and visited some Mennonite communities. May they burn in hell, indeed. Yeah, they're pretty much all dead at this point. Like, it's so long ago that all the important figures from back then are already dead. Hey, Tamo, welcome. Good morning. Is it morning for you? No, I don't think so. I'm having a cup of coffee though, so good morning. Although it's evening for me. And Lawrence is here as well. How are you doing, my dude? It's good to see you. You just like to say good morning. I see. There you go, Dragos. And Lawrence, how was your day? Have you been to the mall? Well, you are at the mall every day. How is that mango coffee? Like, you have not told me anything about the mango coffee that you discovered at the mall. Like, you posted that picture on the Discord, and I got kind of jealous that you have something as exquisite as a mango coffee. I can't even imagine what that tastes like. Did you try one? Oh yeah, I see, Hey, Chris Farmer, welcome, my dude. Mango coffee, yes. Lawrence, who spends his time at the mall pretty much every day, he discovered a mango coffee. And he posted it on our community Discord. And as you all might know, I am a huge fan of mango. Ah, yeah, Lawrence didn't try it. Okay, so you can't even... Okay, so I'm not that jealous anymore then. Yeah, there you go. We even have a custom emote here on the channel for the mango hype. Ems, welcome. Hello there. Good to see you. And I'll try it for you tomorrow. Oh, yeah, tell me what it's like. I would be super curious what a mango coffee would taste like. Maybe release some Simon Mango merch. Yeah, Ems, that's a great idea. Actually, I might do that. There will be a few new merch articles, probably within a month or so. And I might consider doing some mango stuff as well. I think you might like it. I certainly will like it. But yeah, for now, we still have the good old regular merch. Like you can get the Drums with Simon logo, which is this on a mug or on a shirt and stuff, or on a hoodie, and also the artwork from Sharon, which is amazing, by the way. Yeah, Chris, welcome, my dude. As you already know, my name is Simon. This here next to me is one of my cats. His name is Hugin. And my other cat is hiding under the table. You can barely see his tail sticking out. Yeah, so welcome to my living room. Today, I'm obviously not playing the drums. We have our community hangout today. That means we will be chatting for a little bit and then playing some games. Yes, my schedule is I drum on Tuesdays and Fridays, and we have our community hangout on Wednesdays. I'm super busy these days. So, for example, this week there is not a regular drum stream on Friday, but instead we will be part of the Catterday team event this Saturday. So instead of drumming on Friday this weekend, I'm drumming on Saturday because I have a gig on Friday, or 2 gigs actually on Friday. Playing 2 festivals, and then I will be streaming on Saturday instead. So next drum stream is this Saturday, and normally I stream drums on Tuesdays and Fridays, and we have our community hangout on Wednesdays, or every other Wednesday at least, when I can. I try to make it possible as often as I can, but yeah, I do have rehearsals and gigs sometimes, so that gets in the way of streaming. So yeah, there you go. Check out the Catterday website if you want to learn more about it. We are raising money for the good cause. This month we are raising money for No Kid Go Hungry. So imagine having a life instead of streaming on Twitch all the time, right? Scary. Oh, Chris, I play with 3 different bands. I'm a drummer, right? And I have 3 very different bands that I'm a part of. And sometimes I have side projects as well, and I help out in the studio or in live situations for other bands. But my main bands are these 3. We have, for example, tomorrow I'm playing a gig with SMS, or Svenna, Morales and Simon. That is kind of my my singer-songwriter folk rock gig. It's like German folk rock, if you want to call it like that. So you can check out our Instagram, Facebook, and our website, as well as our YouTube channel right there. I just summoned the links for you in chat. So that's my singer-songwriter German folk rock band, and then I have a alternative metal band, or yeah, like it's like a little bit of it's yeah, it's like thrash metal, but also more like alternative metal, because we are playing pretty heavy music, like hard rock metal music, but then we also have like Arabic influences in it. And yeah, it's Watar! Because our bass player and our lead guitar player are both from Syria. And so, and then our singer and guitar player is from Ukraine. So we have lyrics in English and in Russian, which is pretty interesting, I think. And then we have some Arabic scales within the music, like the tones, the scales that that we use are a bit out of the ordinary, are not like classical metal scales, I would say. So therefore I like to call it alternative metal. It's like a little bit a mixture of maybe like System of a Down or you know, something in that direction, right? I don't know, just check it out. Yeah, nice. That's nice, Chris. Yeah, so our singer and guitar player, Anatoly is his name. He's originally from Ukraine, but he's been living in Germany for many, many, many years now. And yeah, so, but yeah, still, he knows Russian, and therefore we have a few songs that are written in Russian, which is pretty awesome, I think. I like it. It's a cool language, even though I don't speak myself. Nice command right there, Misha. Oh yeah, there's some really nice like the folk music of Ukraine has definitely some of their own scales and some of their own stuffs. So yeah, maybe that's some of that is going into our music as well, but not to such a big degree as the Arabic scales, like the Phrygian or yeah. I mean, go give it a listen. Maybe I can at some point stream a concert. Like I tried to live stream a concert recently from Watar, but the sound engineer was a total bloke, to be honest, and I have never had such bad sound at a concert, so that was not good. But then we streamed a concert from Nativo, and we had really good sound there because the engineer was a friend of mine that I know and trust, and he also, the engineer that did the sound for the Nativo live stream from Beats and Park, he also engineered for us on the upcoming album that we're producing with Watar. And then also, yeah, right, Chris? Yeah, I know. Sometimes the sound guys, you are really in the hands of the sound guy, right? You can't do much. Like it's, yeah, you have to just trust them and put your confidence in the local sound guy. And most of the time it works out. Like most of the time I have a really good time with the front of house guys. But yeah, sometimes you just get somebody who doesn't know shit and who just messes up the sound, and then it's bad when that happens. It's a bit embarrassing for you as a band as well, even though you can't do nothing about it. But you know, like that's what the audience gets then is like a bad sound, and you never want that to happen as a band, right? So it was a bit embarrassing that we had that happen with Watar in our last live stream concert, and I hope it's never going to happen again. Certainly I will not work with that sound guy again. But yeah. Yeah, so sometimes definitely that's an advantage to do your own sound and just send front of house like a pre-mixed sound from your own desk if you bring one, your own monitor rack. But then on the other hand, that's also a lot of moving stuff around and more hassle for you. So generally I prefer to just have capable engineers at the front of house, possibly 2 or 3 people who can monitor and help you out, and if usually they know what they are doing. Like usually on the venues that we play, there's professional people who studied sound design or whatever, and they usually get it right and get a pretty good sound. But sometimes you just have bad luck, or some of the engineers have a bad day and don't really pay attention and do shit, and then it can go south. But usually for I would say for 90% of our gigs, we had pleasant experiences with the local front of house guys, because usually at the venues that we play, they are sent by professional companies who know what they are doing. Yeah, that's true. Like sometimes you get subcontractors that don't take the job so serious, but actually the companies that we have here in our area that are doing like technical stuff for venues and for festivals, they very much know what they are doing. So up to now, we only had very, very few occasions where the sound was terrible. Usually they get it right. But and then also I have a reggae band, or like it's reggae, Latin, and a little bit of hip hop, rap, and a little bit of funk in it as well. So but mostly reggae, Latin stuff, and they are called Nativo, and we've been gigging quite a lot recently with my reggae band. And also this weekend, like tomorrow, I'm playing with SMS, with my German folk rock band. And then the day after tomorrow, on Friday, I have a gig with SMS in the afternoon on a festival. And then I have to be quick and travel across the country pretty much, or across the districts here. And in the evening, I play at a festival with Nativo, with my reggae band. And it's like a film festival where they also have some music program and some live music there. So that's Nativo. You can check out. I just summoned the links for you. That's my reggae band where we play like reggae and Latin, not reggaeton. No, we don't do reggaeton at all. It's like either proper reggae or proper, like, I would say it's reggae with like Latin influences, and but also some world music influences, I would say. So we have a percussionist, which I dig. I really love that. I'm playing the drums, and we have a percussion setup as well. And it's a very good friend of mine. His name is Jesus, and he's a great percussionist, and he's also singing for Nativo. So he's a rapper. So we have some rap parts that he does as like the secondary vocalist. And then Chris says he likes dancehall, so semi-guilty. Yeah, I mean, for party, that's okay. That's cool. And I've been traveling in South America for quite a bit, and pretty much in every second club that you go into, you will listen to reggaeton. So you better like it if you want to party there. And it can be nice for party, but it's just not the kind of music that we play as a reggae band. It's more focused on reggae, funk, and Latin, and not so much like reggaeton. Reggaeton could also be a little bit boring for me as a drummer, because it's just doom ka-doom 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 ka all the time, right? Like it just never stops, and it doesn't change the rhythm at all. So that's why I would say like I wouldn't exactly love to play a reggaeton band, because although it's a really nice rhythm to dance to, it's not necessarily very interesting to play on the drums. I see Chris. Where are you from, by the way, if you want to disclose that? Oh, there you go. If you want one of these wonderful mugs, you can get them in the merch store, by the way. Ah, that was good. So, well, today, let's have some mango juice after that. That was actually that was a coffee. Sometimes I have coffee in the evening with a lot of milk and a little bit of sugar. Yeah, it's nice. I had you had about mate. Yeah, well, when I was traveling in South America, I used to drink a lot of mate. But these days, and I have a little bombilla, even 2 of those, like this, the vessel where you drink mate out of. But yeah, actually, I live in Germany, and yeah, I don't really drink mate regularly here. There is, however, there is like a, yeah, for sure, you can get it here as well. Like if you know where to buy it, you can get yerba mate here in Germany as well, or you just order it on the internet, right? You can find anything on the internet, I guess, I suppose. And I think I still have some in the cupboard, but I'm not regularly drinking it. I used to drink it a lot when I was in South America, actually. Yerba mate, Misha, is a drink that is like a kind of tea that is drank in South America, especially in Chile and Argentina, Brazil as well, but in most parts of South and Central America. It's like a it's obviously it's a herb. So and you can use that herb to make some similar to green tea out of it, and usually you will infuse it. It's a bigger leaf, yeah, that's true, Chris. Usually you will infuse it many times with hot water. So the way that you drink it is that you have a little bombilla, which is like a cup made out of a flask cucumber, or I don't know how to call that in English, but yeah, it's like a cup basically, a nice looking cup, and then you have a special straw that has a mesh on the bottom, so that you can just put that straw into the tea with all the leaves and greenery in there, and the leaves will not get into the straw, so you can just suck out the tea from the vessel without getting all the leaves in your mouth. And then usually you have a thermos of hot water, and then you just refill the vessel again and again. Yeah, it's like hippie tea, and it's a little bit like coffee because it's yeah, it's hippie tea. It's you know, it makes you a little bit more awake, because there's yeah, there's certain things in there, like yeah, it has a bit more caffeine than regular tea. You know, black tea and green tea do have caffeine as well, but yerba mate has a little bit more of it. And also I think it has some other substances in it as well. It has many names, by the way. And yeah, there's a lot of caffeine in it, and other stuff as well, I think. I don't know. It is pretty bitter, Takum. It's actually, you have to get used to the taste. That's interesting that in the West Coast you also drink yerba mate. That's pretty neat. I didn't even know that. And yeah, so you have to kind of get used to the taste. It is pretty bitter, especially like the first flush, like when the leaves are very fresh, and also when you let it sit for too long, then it is kind of bitter. But you can get used to it, and it's kind of refreshing, and it will definitely like keep you awake because of a high caffeine. The fabulous flamingo. Yes, indeed. Takim is here. Lord is here. Chris. We have so many lovely, lovely people. So today we wanted to talk about music festivals for a little bit, because interesting. I have not tried that. Chris says that. On the West Coast, usually they have fruit mixed into it sometimes. That is pretty neat. I have not tried that. That sounds pretty nice, like a fruit mixture of like fruit tea and mate. It's cool. That sounds pretty tasty. So yeah, Misha will be going to her first music festival, and it's a big one with an exceptional lineup as well. There's some amazing bands there. I forgot most of them, but I remember that Cypress Hill is going to play. You like the Mads, Misha? All right. Lord Zero loves black tea and milk. Yeah, if it's really good black tea, that is super tasty. That is really, really tasty. I'm a happy bean. Don't do drugs, kids. Well, if it makes you happy, Misha, I'm happy. I have no idea. I don't know what kind of meds you would get for bipolar stuff. But if it makes you a happy bean, I guess it works in a way. Antipsychotics. Yeah. So don't be psychic, I guess. Yeah, probably it's just gonna like calm you down and make you happy. That's okay, I guess. So yeah, we wanted to talk about music festivals, and Misha gives me more highs than lows. That's good. That's nice, Misha. That's good to hear. I'm always happy to hear that you're in a good mood. So yeah, let's just dwell on that. Look at that lazy cat. Yeah, my cats are Zen masters. Well, pretty much any cat is, I think. Cats, like they can be so relaxed. I think we can really learn a lot about relaxation from cats, because they are the masters of relaxation for sure. Ooh, nice emote, Chris. I like it. It almost looks a little bit like my cats as well, although a bit skinnier. Nice. And also that house, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So Misha Mayhem, our lovely mother of drums, is going to her first ever music festival, and it's a big one. When will the festival be, Misha? I don't really remember, and she was asking for some advice on what to bring and on the do's and don'ts for big music festivals. September 9th to 12th. Yeah, that's pretty soon. That's pretty much after next week. So not even 2 weeks before this amazing music festival that Misha is going to visit. And I'm super happy you're going. And yeah, Lot Zero already coming in with some important info, and that house backing it up. Bring a lot of water. They scam you with water in festivals. It's incredibly expensive, and if it's drinkable tap water, there's a huge line usually. Yeah, bring water. We cannot bring in outside food. Okay. We can bring one clear water. Oh, but you're camping, aren't you? Are you going to be camping? I mean, you have to sleep there somehow, right? Yeah, so first of all, get a clear water bottle. Driving up daily. I see. Okay, that makes a lot of stuff easier, because then one of the big issues with festivals is that you have a big breakfast beforehand. Yes, great tip right there from that house in Canada. And like the downsides of music festivals where you're camping out is your sanitary needs. Usually there's like these Dixie toilets. I don't know how they are called in English, but the personal hygiene situation is a thing to consider when you're camping out at a music festival. And oh yeah, that's a great tip as well from Lord Zero. These water backpacks. And if they are allowed in, I would also, and baby wipes, yeah, for personal hygiene, for sure. Not allowed at this one. Oh, I see. Okay. But make sure to bring a big clear water bottle. And don't drink too much alcohol or smoke too much weed. Exactly. And baby wipes are gold in a festival situation, especially in a camping situation, like when you don't have a proper bathroom, like when you're driving back home at night and you sleep at home. That's a big thing. Like that's so much more comfortable, and you will be able to use your own bathroom and sleep in your own bed. That's much more comfortable than camping out. So when you're going on the festival ground, make sure to bring a lot of water, as everybody is suggesting. Wear sunscreen. I don't know what the weather will be like, but I suppose it's going to be hopefully sunny. So make sure to wear sunscreen. Get a lot of water. If it's very hot and sunny, make sure to get a hat to protect yourself from the sun. And awesome. That's great, Misha. And yeah, layers. Okay, no, don't bring a knife. That's a very bad advice. I mean, of course, that's a joke by that house in Canada. But I guess if you try to bring a knife, they will take it away from you. Because these kinds of... found out hard way. Yeah, right, Chris. Ooh, dry ice for the beverages. That's pretty nifty for the camping situation. Although Misha is not camping, so I guess she will just bring what she needs during the day. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Chris Former is asking if a butter knife is okay. You could argue with the security, I guess, that it's not dangerous because it's not sharp. But yeah, I wouldn't. It's semi-pointless, right? Yeah, weapons aren't allowed. Yeah, so that's also what I would be suggesting to Misha. So make sure to get a good breakfast before you go. And make sure to bring a lot of water. If it's hot and very sunny, make sure to cover your head with a nice hat and wear sunscreen. If it's cold and you're expecting rain, prepare for the weather. Like wear layers, have a raincoat or an umbrella or possibly both ready if you expect rain. So be prepared for the weather. Make sure to bring lots of water. And don't drink too much alcohol or smoke too much weed, because you will not be able to enjoy the concerts then, and it's just gonna mess up your whole experience. A little bit is okay to get you in the mood, but just don't overdo. And I suppose when you're on medication anyway, you won't be drinking anyways, right? Bear spray or pepper spray. Oh, I'm not sure about that, Chris Former. I think here, at least here in Germany, security would sack that as well. Like if you try to bring pepper spray to a concert or to a festival. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure, but I think if I was security, I would take it from you, to be honest. Like, because that's what security is for, right? Like, you don't need to defend yourself really from other visitors, because they should have a security concept in place, so that you just have to yell when something is happening and then people will help you. Yeah, absolutely, Lord Zero. Have a fanny pack, or have something. You have your walker, so you have an extra compartment in your walker, which lets you carry stuff. It's always very practical to be able to carry stuff. If I can bring pepper spray, I have some. How about a pepper shaker? Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're on meds, Misha, and if you're doing antipsychotics, make sure not to mix that with alcohol or any other substances. That can truly mess you up. Actually, I had that. I learned it the hard way, or at least like a friend of mine learned that the hard way. Like, he was on antibiotics, which is a different thing, obviously, but everybody will tell you, like, never drink alcohol when you're on antibiotics. And of course, he was told that as well, but he didn't listen. So I was at a big festival with this friend of mine, with two or multiple friends of mine. But one of them was taking antibiotics, and he still drank alcohol, and he had the worst night ever, really ever. And I was the fortunate soul to share a tent with him, and it was gross. It was sick. It was like, during the night he woke up like screaming and gasping for air. It was terrifying. It really was a terrifying experience. And then he would puke all over the tent. The whole tent was filled with his puke, and I had to clean it up because he couldn't anymore. And we took him to the medical personnel immediately. Like, he was he was just, and then he got some oxygen there, and he could, like, they took care of him. But it was terrible. It was really terrible. So he was taking antibiotics, and he drank a few beers and I think a little bit of vodka, and that killed him. It really killed him, and it was terrible. It was the worst night ever. So don't do that same mistake. I hope so. No, I hope that's not the case. Misha says security is there to hassle black and brown people. I hope that is not the case, Misha. That would be terrible. Yeah, Lord Zero says, usually festivals are pretty safe. Mosh pits are the only real danger. I have to agree. I went to many music festivals and I had never bad experiences with like violence or anything like that. Hey, Haas, thank you for the follow and welcome in. My name is Simon. Usually I do play the drums, but today we have our community hangout and we chill out here in my living room with my cats and all these lovely people in chat, and we are talking about music festivals currently. And in just a little bit, we will be playing some Gartic Phone, and I'm very much looking forward to play with you. Yeah, welcome back, Lawrence. Oida Bridge. I might have one drink a day. Yeah, well, just, be careful with that, Misha. Misha says she might have one drink a day. Yeah, Chris says the same. Never drink or do Xanax or any of those sorts of meds. Yeah, I concur. I have to agree. Like, don't combine those types of medication with alcohol or any other drugs. It will end up ugly. I can tell you from personal experience, it's a big no. Yes. Oh yeah, like if you're on a medication that you have to take multiple times a day, you have to bring them as well, of course. Yes, and the alcohol can really affect your blood sugar. Yeah, that is absolutely true. Never mix antibiotics with alcohol. Never ever do that, really. It will be it will be terrible. Yeah, it's the Blue Ridge Rock Fest, and the lineup is insane indeed. Like, it's actually insane. I'm a little bit jealous. There's so many bands, and great bands as well. Yeah, Chris also says, like, a friend of him once combined like alcohol and Xanax and shit, and antibiotics and alcohol, and he was out for 15 hours straight. So don't do that. Yes, that's another great tip right there, Misha. If you're planning on getting in the front row and getting really close to those huge speakers, then you better bring earplugs. And pro tip, there's a difference between just plugging your ears and using actual like musical earplugs. Like, hearing protection is different from just plugging your ears. So there's a type of earplugs that will make the music still enjoyable whilst reducing the strain on your ears and reducing the noise level. Yeah, like full spectrum earplugs. Exactly, Chris Former. They are worth it, and they are not that expensive. You can get cheap pairs of these, I don't know, these banana plugs, for example, or monkey plugs. How are they called? Yeah, perfect. Misha has some of those. That's really good, because it's a huge difference from just plugging your ears with Oropax or whatever, and versus using actual musical earplugs. They are really worth it. Trust me, I'm a drummer. I wear those pretty often because I gotta protect my hearing. Yeah, definitely get earplugs. Everybody's suggesting Lord Zero, our fabulous flamingo, says that he's got tinnitus because he didn't use. And if there's a timetable, you should plan out what bands you want to see, because there will be bands playing at the same time and you'll have to walk from one stage to another. So a plan is usually a good idea. Yes, absolutely. Especially with the crazy lineup at the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. I would also suggest that you take a look at the schedule and mark the bands that you absolutely have to see, so you plan ahead at least a little bit, because once you're in the midst of it, it can get messy. It's always good to have a plan and an idea, so you don't miss out on some of the bands that you really want to see. Because it can happen easily. I know, like, it's easy to get lost in the music and the festival, and then you accidentally miss some of the bands that you would have loved to see. So yeah, make a plan. That's another great tip and a great info right there. I'm absolutely on with that. Yeah, right. That house also says there's about 20 to 30 bands that he likes at that festival. And yeah, the lineup is crazy. There's so many awesome bands that I would also love to see. Oh, damn it. Misha's hearing is already impaired a little bit because she spent years as a promoter and was front row at many shows. Avatar and Sabaton are top priority. Yeah, there you go. Of course, Misha, we would love to come with you. And that's something we didn't even talk about. Make sure you're going with your partner, right? So there you go. You have someone to go with. It's always good. Like, what makes music festivals amazing is also the people that you go there with, right? So make sure to bring your friends and go in a group of people that you love and trust, and make sure to look after each other, right? And take care of each other. If anything goes south, you always have someone to back you up. You're going with one of your partner's best friends. They don't want to go. Okay, but you have a very good friend that is going with you. That's important. Like, it's kind of boring to go alone. Oh my goodness, that house, the last music festival that he went to was in 2002. That's almost 10 years ago. That's 9 years ago. Buddy, you need to go see a live show, and you need to go to a music festival, my friend. Let me tell you, like, don't miss out on that. I mean, yeah, that's way too long. I mean, it's okay to not go to a music festival. Yeah, you don't have to go every year, but every few years you should really do that, I think. That's just my humble opinion, though. But you go to regular concerts. That's okay. Then you are excused, then, that house. That's okay. Sometimes I like regular concerts better than a festival. Because you get to really enjoy the band that you came for. At a festival, sometimes the lineup can be overwhelming, and there's so many bands that you really want to see that you're just going from one concert to the next, and it's almost like stressful, you know, like in a good way still, but you know, like when there's like 5 bands in one day that you really, really have to see, and then you have to travel between different stages and some of them go parallel, and then you have to decide, oh no, which one do I watch? And you know, it can be a little bit daunting. And then sometimes also at a festival I just end up spending most of the time at the campgrounds with a huge with all of my friends, and we're just, you know, having a fun time and not even listening to the live music. It does happen, right? At least to me. Yeah, another good tip right there from Lot Zero. When you're in front row or in the very front, be aware of crowd surfers, and with a lineup of that rock festival also, be aware that mosh pits and walls of death and stuff like that might be happening, right? So yeah, if you don't want to be caught up in one of those, you know, like either be in the very, very, very front or a little bit to the side. Or in the back, you're always safe. But who wants to be in the back, really? Why Nickelback? Oh no, you only like that house is from Canada, obviously, and he says they only get country music festivals in his area. Oh, sorry. I feel kind of sorry for you. Yeah, some country music is good, but like only country music, nah. Oh my goodness. Lawrence says that in front row he always wears a metal helmet and have the Thor's hammer in his hand. Ah, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope it don't comes to that. I hope you don't need to pick up your walker and defend yourself from the raging mosh pit masses. Oh yeah. It might happen. Like, of course, just make sure to watch out for one another. Stuff happens. There will be people crowd surfing. There will be mosh pits happening, and I've had people jump on my toes at concerts several times, actually. So yeah, it happens. It happens. Of course, depending on the band. And yeah, front row can get pretty squeezy indeed. Absolutely, Lot Zero is right. Depending on the band, but at music festivals particularly, you know, here in Germany, they started to introduce multiple wave breakers like at the big shows where you have like tens of thousands of people coming to the festival, there will usually be multiple rows of fences within the audience, so that it's impossible for the whole, like for thousands of people to be pushing against the other people, right? Yeah, steel-tipped shoes can be your friend, but also, yeah, they're kind of heavy. Of course, you could walk around with safety shoes, which probably at some of the music that is going to be played there is a would be a good idea, especially if you plan on going into the mosh pit or getting close to it and stuff. But then on the other hand, they are heavy, and also you have, of course, to be careful not to hurt other people with those. I'm not good in crowds, but I have anxiety meds. Yeah, just don't do alcohol. Use your meds to their full potential. Gonna wear walking shoes, otherwise I'm gonna dress like a whore. All right. Sounds like a plan. Oh shit, Chris. Wow, like 300 kilograms guy jumping onto you? Oh shit. Ooh, that sounds kind of dangerous. Yeah, I don't think there's any social distancing, Lawrence. I'm not too sure about that. I mean, like the live gigs here in Germany, I've been playing some live gigs recently, and here in Germany they try to spread out the crowd. Like there's like all of the gigs that I'm playing are open air, so there is pretty much virtually no indoor gigs because the area is too small. So all of the gigs that we are playing are huge open air places, and they try to disperse the crowd a little bit, like have some distance between, like the big festival where I showed you some footage of that I played last weekend. Actually, that's a weird story, really. I mean, I played there with my reggae band. We were about like good vibes, making the people dance, making the people move, right? And we were told, and the rule for this festival was nobody is allowed to dance. Okay? It's a music festival with live music, and nobody was allowed to dance. Because, people dancing, having a good time might get too close together, and the city did not want that, and officials did not allow that. So therefore, it wasn't allowed to dance on the festival. It's a bit weird. And also, we had a pretty demanding email we got as a band telling us that that we were also responsible for keeping the people from dancing. So we were not allowed to animate the people to dance. So what we did instead was make them, like wave their arms and dance with their arms while staying seated. So the people at the concert last weekend, or at one of the concerts, they were not allowed to stand up. They should just stay seated and possibly like 1 to 1.5 meters away from each other, and then not dance. So that's kind of how the concerts work these days here in Germany. So it's open air exclusively, and people have to kind of keep a distance, or they are sitting together in groups. Like households can be sitting together, but then there needs to be like 1.5 meters distance to like the next household. And yeah, it is classical concerts. Yeah, right, Lawrence, where people are seated anyways. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how they do it in Germany. Even at the festivals, we are trying to keep social distance, and people are only allowed to to be closer together in small groups that are like one household. And then there's some space in between the household groups, so to speak. And it really was a little bit weird to have like a music festival where people weren't allowed to dance, but I guess that's just what we have to cope with these days. Yeah, Lord Zero. I had many of these experiences as well, I have to say. Like I'm a metalhead as well. It might not be that obvious from the clothes that I wear, because I don't wear black clothes that often. But actually in private I'm listening to quite a bit of metal, and I did go to a lot of metal concerts. And when I was younger, I was almost exclusively into rock and metal music. And that has changed a lot when I grew older, and when I also grew more experienced on my instrument. I opened up my mind more and more to different kinds of music, and you can see now I'm playing in a reggae band and in a like folk and blues rock band, singer-songwriter type music. But yeah, my heart was also in deep inside. I'm always a metalhead as well, and I always found I love the scene. I love the metalheads because they are actually, albeit their sometimes draconic exterior or their harsh experience, harsh looks or whatever. They are super kind people. They are really looking out for each other and taking good care of each other. And yeah, Lord Zero has a very similar story where at an Amon Amarth concert, a guy dropped his glasses in the mosh pit and everyone suddenly stopped and proceeded to carefully search the ground for the glasses as the band continued playing. Exactly. And stuff like that happened to me as well. I've been to loads of heavy metal concerts, and I love to go into the mosh pit. And usually people really take good care of each other in the mosh pit. If somebody falls to the ground in the mosh pit, everybody gets out of the way and tries to pick them up so nobody steps onto people lying on the ground, right? So it's really, from my experience at least, like the metal communities that I was in or that I'm a part of or whatever, at the metal concerts that I was, they were always super, super nice and caring people. Yeah, absolutely, Lord Zero. I love my fellow metalheads as well. Yeah, Misha says, fuck that. I'm kissing all my friends at Pride this weekend. We're all vaccinated. Yep, true. Ooh, new Leprous album this Friday. Thank you for giving me that friendly reminder, Lord Zero. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm gonna check it out for sure. And that house says that metal is tied to opera and symphonetic music, which I love both. Yeah, kind of. Metal is like a more complicated type of music as well. I think there's many similarities between classical music and heavy metal music. It's, the pieces are more complicated, they are longer, they are more epic, and really many times very, very musical, like especially when you look into like melodic death metal or, melodic metal in general. Or stuff like, I don't know, Epica or Avantasia or whatever, that there's so many different styles of metal as well, so I can't really generalize that. But from my experience, metal music, or the metal music that I really enjoy most, is oftentimes a little bit more complicated, a little bit longer than the average 3-minute radio song. So yeah, I totally see that like classical music and metal music have a lot in common, actually. Ooh, interesting. So on the new Leprous album, Einar, which is the singer, an awesome singer, by the way. Like, Leprous for me is made by the singer. There's adult metal and there's baby metal. Lawrence. Oh, I see your pun there. Actually, baby metal is for adults, I guess. Oh my goodness. So Einar does the screaming again. Actually, my favorite Leprous songs are those where Einar really goes out and like where he does all the screaming and the more growly vocal stuff, like like The Price or a Slave, dude. Some of the best pieces, I think, by Leprous. Einar, Tor, and Bard are yeah, absolutely. Einar as the singer and Bard Kolstad, the drummer. Yeah, Slave is my favorite song as well, because of the singing, but also because of the drums. It has both, and it's just great. It is definitely my favorite song by this band. Although The Price comes very close, I have to say, because I love that. In Slave has the singing and the drums are exceptional, and The Price has this really nice riff, this ding, digga ding ding ding. I love it. I love that riff. I really dig it. Ooh, nice. Misha, you sang Rob Zombie. That's rad. Nice. Enslaved. That's pretty heavy. Heavy stuff right there. And M says that one of her favorite concerts she ever went to, the band had prepared a choreography to teach us. That's awesome. What band was it though, Ems? That's amazing. Yo, Odyssey. Welcome. Hi there. How are you doing? Hope all is good and you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to my living room. Right next to me is my wonderful fluffy cat, Hugin. And yeah, we will be playing some games pretty soon. Right now we're talking about music festivals and general, like awesome concerts that we've been at, experiences from the mosh pit and stuff like that. Oh, really? That house says best concert experience for him was Andrew WK. He had the entire mosh pit jump on stage and mosh with him while he sang for 30 minutes. That's crazy. That's straight up crazy. And I can imagine that Andrew WK really knows how to rally the crowd. I really can imagine that. He's got such an energy. What a mad lad indeed. Yeah, truly. I can't wait to have... I'm not sure when it's going to happen though, but I can't wait to have like these good old regular concert experiences again. But as I just told you, I'm playing a lot of concert, but still these concerts have pretty strict rules attached to them. They're all open air concerts and people have to kind of keep a distance. And some of them even like have like they forbid dancing, which is really wicked. I had a really, really nice gig as well, though, at a smaller venue called Altamu, and they had a different concept. They would test everybody. So in order to get in, you had to have a negative COVID test, like straight at the door. So there was quite a long line because it takes like 10 to 15 minutes for each person to get the result of their... Kevin Bacon wouldn't stand for that. Yeah. So I think so too. And therefore I think this different concept where they just tested everybody, and then they were free, like once you were tested negative, you could go into the venue and you didn't have to wear a mask, and you could just dance and have like a regular old party, like just as if nothing ever happened. And that was great. That was actually the best concert, or my favorite concerts out of the few that I played these past months, was this one, because it really felt like a concert should feel, right? Everybody was dancing, everybody was singing, everybody was dancing really close together as well. People were mingling and having fun, screaming, singing along, and jumping, and it was awesome. It was really as it is meant to be and as it should be, and I can't wait to have that on a regular basis again. And not these weird kind of, you can stay with your social group, but then you have to, like, with your household, and then everybody needs to stand apart like 1.5 meters and stuff like that. It feels just a little bit weird. And also not to be allowed to make people like dance and sing along and stuff like that. So yeah, that I think the concept that the smaller venue had where we played was just perfect, because it was just like nothing ever happened. Everybody was tested negative, so nobody needed to have fear of catching the virus, and it was just all around great until police came and and stopped the party. That's another story though. Like we couldn't even finish our set because we were like the headliners on, like, it was a whole like festival type evening there. So they had like 4 or 5, I think 5 acts were playing before us, and we were like the headliners of the evening. So we started out pretty late, and there were some delays over the day, so we started later than we should have started. And in the end, I think like 11:30 or shortly before midnight, when we were still playing, police showed up and told us, like, yeah, okay, so we couldn't finish the concert, which is a pity. Like, this was really the first show from all of these concerts that I've been playing that really felt like in the good old days, like 2 years ago or so, when we would have regular concerts and everybody was dancing closely and was singing along, having fun. And that, of course, that had to be the concert that was put to an end by the police. Oh my goodness. All right, well. Just a little side story there. After the show, you wanted to find a guy who had beer in the fridge to take the party to that place? Who? Don't tell him. And Lord Zero says that Persephone is one of his favorite bands, has a few instrumentals. So when they play those, the singer jumps into the mosh pit and moshes with the fans. That is pretty exceptional for sure. And yeah, smaller venues feel much more intimate. Like Lord Zero says that smaller venues are so much better, in his humble opinion, much more personal. And yeah, I have to agree. Also for the band, it is, I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a great experience. And I think it's one of the nicest experiences is to play like a huge festival or like a stadium, or, you know, somewhere with like 1,000 people in front of you or something like that. It's a crazy feeling that is, cannot be, it's a thing of its own, right? To play a really large audience and have them all, like, you know, wave their arms or sing along with you, or so that's something out of this world. But small venues feel much more personal, and you can, like, the energy is very, very high and very immediate in small venues, and I love that. I really love that. It's much more personal, and also the energy is much more intense when you're usually in the small venues. Also, the stage, there's not a big gap between the stage and the audience. Like, usually when you play bigger shows or like at the festivals and open air shows, usually there's like a gap for security and photographers and all that kind of people between the stage and the actual audience. So there's like a 2-meter gap or something like that. But when you're playing a smaller venue, usually there's no space for that. So the audience is straight up right in front of you, and it's more immediate. It has a much more intense intense feeling, I guess. Intense, how do you say? I'm missing the right words, but I think you get what I'm trying to say, right? I think that the point is getting across. So M says there is a Swedish band called Ceremedy, but they disbanded in 2014. Yeah, I have not heard of them. And I have not heard of Persuader either. I love Persephone. I know Persephone as well, Lord Zero. So I might check out Persuader and Ceremedy. Cops ruin everything. Yeah, usually I have to say here in Germany, police usually is pretty nice. Not always though. Like, don't get me wrong, there is a little bit of racial profiling here and there and stuff like that, but usually the cops aren't that bad, especially here in the part of city where I live. The cops are actually kind of, not too bad. They're kind of okay. Like, also when they came to the concert that they had to stop, they let us play. Like last weekend, I just told you that story where we had to end the concert because the cops came. They let us play like 3 or 4 more songs before we actually then ended the concert. So it was not like, oh, I'm pulling the plug immediately. They just were like, yeah, there's people living here that have that said that they feel, they were disturbed, and also we were behind the schedule. So they already gave us more time than we would usually have had. So yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, Lord Zero says that Misha should do some neck warm-ups before going crazy at the festival. It may make it easier on your neck if you start headbanging. Oh my goodness, yeah, I know. Like, my neck, I completely destroyed my neck and my voice at many, many concerts. And I don't know if there's anything you can really do about that apart from having less fun. Because, like, I have, like, after a really good concert, my neck is, like, super sore. And my voice is broken because of all the screaming. Yeah, Lawrence standing in the back like that. I know these people. I'm usually more of the front row guy, like screaming at the top of his lungs and jumping into the mosh pit, getting bounced around like a ping pong ball by all the heavier people. Oh yeah, sorry to hear that. Misha says that where she lives, cops are the worst. Yeah, it tends to be like that in many places of the world. Do German cops arrest you for not showing ID? It depends on the situation, I guess. Most of the time, I have actually never in my entire life... once. I have only once been asked for an ID, and that was in a special situation where I was demonstrating, where I was like protesting against a nuclear power plant. And I was actually doing like civil disobedience, so it was not entirely legal what I was doing. So that's when the only time in my life when I was ever asked for an ID, and I had it on me because I knew they were going to ask for it, and they were like, but apart from that, I don't think you would get arrested because first of all, the cops have a computer system which has every citizen in it. So if you just tell them your name, then they can look up your details anyways. I think, from what I understand, or something like that. At least, some basic information they can have a look at. So you are legally obliged to have papers with you, but I think you could get away with not showing them an actual ID. And yes, I do know Persephone, and I do love him. New album this year, nice. And also David Castillo, the guy that mixed and produced Catatonia and Leprous, which are 2 outstanding bands. I'm a huge Catatonia fan as well. Did their album this time. This is awesome news. Thanks for sharing, Lord Zero. That's amazing. I'm bald. Could be Reina stand-in. All right. Wear a wig to mosh, to headbang, or have a British accent. Yeah. But we both like wrestling. There you go, Misha. Some serious wrestling fans in here, I see. All right, you lovely, lovely people. It's really fun to talk about bands and festivals and stuff with you, and we shall continue this in another community hangout, I think. Lord Zero literally cried when CM Punk did his entrance like 7 years. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Misha. Oh my goodness. All right. Should we test Misha's Gartic Phone abilities then? And finally came back after 7 years. Wow. I have to admit, I'm not that much into wrestling. I used to be into it when I was smaller, when I was younger. I was a huge fan of The Undertaker, obviously, you know, listening to rock and metal music. And of course, I love The Undertaker. But yeah, I gotta admit, like, I haven't been seeing a wrestling match for years and years. When I was in South America, actually in South America, wrestling is kind of a big thing, as you probably already know. And I went to quite a few live wrestling matches in Bolivia and in Peru. Any famous German wrestlers? Not that I know of, Misha. I have to, as I said, Shawn Michaels. Oh. Well, I kind of sympathetic for Shawn Michaels, the lover boy. But I think the other one that I really enjoyed was Tatanka. You know, like Native American dude. But yeah, those were my favorite wrestlers back in the days. The Undertaker and Tatanka. Pretty neat. Yeah, exactly, Lawrence. I don't know, is there still, you know, The Undertaker had several iterations over the time. So I know there's like at least 3 or 4 Undertakers. Is the same true for Tatanka? Like, is there like follow-up Tatankas after the original Tatanka? Probably, right? I mean, it's a pretty famous stereotype thingy or figure, I guess. But yeah, so when I was in South America, I went to some live wrestling matches, and that was really cool, like to see it live. Ultimate Warrior, I see. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, sorry, I don't want to ruin it for you, Misha. Didn't say anything. Don't listen. I'm just talking gibberish. I don't know what I'm talking about, Misha. I'm not a huge wrestling expert. It's been many, many years. And the only wrestling shows that I have seen within like the last 10 years or so were live wrestling shows in South America, where I watched them, like underground wrestling. Yeah, not really underground, I guess. It's a form of entertainment for them. So it's pretty common in South America. And there's many wrestling matches in the bigger cities happening, and I did visit some of them, and that was fun, I have to say. Like being there live, and it's different than seeing it on TV. Like when you actually like hear the impact of the people on the stage, in the ring, right? Like, you know, it gets much more real when you're in the room. Simon Drumulsen. Nah, I would be a terrible wrestler probably. I don't have the physicality of a wrestler, I guess. Like, I'm a pretty lightweight guy. And I haven't been to the gym enough, I guess, to to become a serious wrestler. Yeah, Simon Says will be a good catchphrase. I have to admit. Yeah, might be. Lord Zero, might be. Although, yeah, I gotta say, yeah, I don't know. Oh, getting a little bit lost on this topic. So, and also it's getting kind of late, and I would love to play a little bit of Gartic Phone with you people. What you say? I mean, I always get distracted so easily. Yeah, exactly. Distracted. And I love to hang out and talk with you people. But these community streams are also about playing something together, right? So would you be up for some Gartic Phone? I certainly hope so. We're probably only gonna do like 2 rounds today, because it's already 10:30 here in Germany. But yeah. Lawrence says all topics lead to WrestleMania. Yeah, you might be right. It seems there's quite a few wrestling fans here in the community. Let's do it. It's gonna be a disaster for me, says Misha. And Ems has been waiting for that. She would love to play. And Lord Zero swooshes back in order to be able to play. Alrighty, you lovely people. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would be a terrible wrestler probably, because I would be debating more than fighting. Like, you know, I'm not a very confrontative guy, so to speak. More of a diplomat. So, let's see. Yep, here's the link. Bloop. Let me show you. I have something prepared here. And the link is already in chat. So I would love to play like 2 rounds of Gartic Phone with you. And Lawrence is first. Ooh, nice. A bear with some, what is it, sunglasses or a hat? Maybe both. Really nice. Nice avatar, Lawrence. I like it. I do like it. So yeah, I say we have like 2 nice rounds of Gartic Phone. I can't be playing until super late today because, yeah, tomorrow I have 2 concerts coming up and I'm gonna start pretty early. Also, I have to, it's a lot. I have to prepare. The Lord Flamingo is in the house as well. I have to prepare for the gigs on Friday, because Friday I actually have to bring my own drum set. Usually I use backline kits, and I just bring cymbals and sometimes a snare and a bass drum pedal, and obviously my sticks and stuff. But on Friday, on the Cinemare festival that we will be playing in the evening. So I'm playing a smaller festival, a Waldbühnen festival in the afternoon, and then I have to go to another place and play another festival in the evening with a different band. And I have to bring my own drum set, or one of my drum sets, and I have to prepare that carefully, because I can't bring it myself since I'm playing another gig with another band in another town. So my other band has to fetch the drum set, and they will be here tomorrow when I'm already playing a gig. But my girlfriend will hand out my drum set for them, but I have to prepare it. And yeah, therefore it's gonna be a pretty busy day tomorrow. preparing everything for Friday, for 2 gigs on Friday, and playing a gig as well. So yeah, but yeah, it's good stress, as I say. Like, I really enjoy it. All right, so we have Lawrence, we have the Lord Flamingo himself, Lord Zero, and Duck Duck Moose and Ems. Who's Duck Duck Moose though? That would be not sure. Who's Duck Duck Moose? Oh, that's Misha, obviously. Sure. There we go. All right, so we have Lawrence, we have Lord Zero, we have Misha and Ems in it. Perfect. You keep confusing me with your usernames. You're making that on purpose, aren't you? All right. So, Moose. All right, I'm gonna post the link once again in case anybody else wants to join. Yeah, the flamingo was pretty obvious indeed, Lord Zero, I gotta say. And the Dorito King is also pretty obvious. Yeah, 2 kings. It's the land of the kings. King's Landing. That is. Yeah, we will see. I hope your royal drawings are worth it. Very much looking forward. So I'm gonna wait for another like 10 seconds. Yeah, Ems is ready to go. I love it. And then I guess we're gonna start the first round here and have some fun with Gartic Phone. Ah, it's good to be chatting and playing with you again. Let's freaking go. All right, everybody. I hope you're ready. Did I post the link again? No, I didn't. Oh, I did. Yeah, we can do this. So we're just gonna start the first round here, I think, and have fun with it. So yeah, I think let's go. It's been a while. It's been a while. So you all know how this works. I mean, this is probably pretty obvious, but what the hell? Let's see what comes out of this. Alrighty. Make up a nice scene for us to draw, and then we shall have fun with that. And this is going to be a nice and hopefully rather quick round. We only have 5 people playing, so that should be okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're I'm already sorry. It's gonna be fun though.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not that talkative whilst drawing. I really have to concentrate on my mouse drawing skills here. Okay. I'm liking it though. I'm liking it. Yeah, I guess that's pretty obvious. I hope so. I mean, we all know. Okay, I'm getting a. We're operating on our singular brain cell again. Okay, I'm seeing a theme here. Yeah, I can imagine, Misha. Oh my goodness. I'm very curious to see how this turns out. I love it. That's some great drawings right there. Oh, awesome. Awesome stuff, everybody. Well done. I'm already loving it. From what I saw from this round and the quotes that I got. Oh, Lot Zero, don't be sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. Okay, let's have some crazy German text-to-speech trying to read English sentences. It's gonna be hilarious. And yeah, let's jump straight into it. I can't wait. Lawrence had to draw himself. Yeah, I had to describe myself. And I drew Lord Zero as well. So that was that was a lot of fun indeed. So let's have a look and see how this turns out. Ems, thank you for joining and thanks for playing. That's awesome. Yeah, it's sad that you don't have time to finish the next one, but yeah, sorry about that. Maybe if we do it really quick. So let's jump into the stories here. I can't wait to see your pictures.
Misha having fun at the music festival.
Misha drawing herself. Nice. Avatar
What is
playing.
King for?
Oh no. Okay, that went south
Shrek
really
with
quickly.
inverted cross as a mouth with long mustache.
Oh my goodness, Ems, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you could play at least for one round. Have a nice evening, and yeah, see you very soon. Remember, no drum stream this Friday, but instead we will be drumming on Saturday for the Catterday charity. So the next stream will be on this Saturday, where we are raising money for No Kid Go Hungry. So yeah, make sure to be there. It's gonna be awesome. And this is typical Gartic Phone. I love how this went south really quickly. And the luscious flamingo said this is Shrek with an inverted cross mouth with a long mustache. Oh, great stuff right there. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see the next one.
Flamingo eating Doritos.
Ah, that's where it came from. Lawrence started this one. Nice. Great drawing, Ems.
A flamingo eating Doritos.
Yep, exactly. Like, the drawings are very similar indeed.
Flamingo eating Doritos.
Oh my goodness, that was too easy. Would you look at that? Like, oh my goodness. That was way too obvious, it seems, because yeah, we did it. I don't know, is that a good thing or is it a bad thing? Because actually, yeah, I guess that's a good thing. We did it. Let's keep it like that. We did it. But there was no confusion at all. Usually we're looking at some happy little accidents here to make an interesting story, but this is just a flamingo eating Doritos, and it's very obvious to everyone, it seems. Nice. We broke the system. Yes. We win. Nice. So let's
Lawrence
see.
eating Doritos.
Ah, there you go. The flamingo was setting up Lawrence. There you go. There's the Dorito King.
Dorito King Lawrence eating Doritos.
We just... Nice. We just operate on a singular brain cell. Isn't that
Doritos
true?
nom nom.
Nice. Nice. We are linked. We spend way too much time together. We just know each other really well. Yeah, Ems brought it to the point. Nom nom nom. Nice Doritos. So let's see what Misha starts us off with.
Simon as a mango, growing on a tree.
Ah, that's where it came from. Nice. Oh, I love that, Lawrence. I
Simon
love
the
it.
tree.
Simon the tree. No. And oh my goodness. Lord Zero.
Simon is F-friendly tree playing drums kleiner als 3.
Kleiner als 3. I love your drawing, Lord Zero. That is, it looks like the look on the face is so freaking friendly. I love it. It is really nice. And also, I love how anything with long hair and a little goatee is instantly Simon on this channel. This is perfect. Our minds are linked. We could actually do like
thought thingy. How do you call that? When you can communicate by sheer willpower. Our minds are linked. Lord Zero works at a tattoo studio. He has to be a pro at drawing. Yeah, we are one brain cell indeed. So let's see the last story by Ems. She says,
A little piece of.
oh. Lord Zero is just a receptionist, not an artist.
A piece of pizza puzzle.
Nice.
Holy cheese.
The holy cheese. Oh, I love that turn of events. Like a little piece of, and that's where that came from. I was wondering, like, piece, a piece, a piece. Okay, so there's 3 pieces here. you did perfect, Lord Zero. That's the perfect drawing for a little piece of pizza, a piece of a puzzle, and piece itself. So I made it a piece of pizza puzzle, which ended up to be holy cheese. And I love that. I love that. The holy cheese. All praise be thy holy cheese. Nice. All right, let's do it again, everybody. Ems is still here. All right. Do you have time for another round, Ems? We're gonna make it quick. We're only 5 people playing, so it will take like maybe 10 to 20 minutes. Since you're still in there. And if anybody wants to join, here is the link is in chat right now. And but Ems, I need to know if you are still here. Because if not, we might just get blank pages from you still being in the game.
Paging Ems from Sweden. Paging Ems from Sweden. Please respond. We have a Gartic emergency here. Gartic emergency. Make sure to join in on the fun.
Oh, we lost Misha. Get in there, Misha. The tunt snacko. There she is. Oh my goodness. All right, should we just start with M's in? Oh, come on, Misha. Oh, what's your next username? Ah, there you are. Misha is back. The turned snacko. Oh my goodness. Should we just start with M's in it? I'm not sure. Like, if she's not here, that could be a disaster, but also, I don't know. I'm willing to risk it. What should we do? I'm a little bit unsure. I don't really want to kick her. I'd love her to join this round as well, but she said she didn't have much time. So, I guess we just start and hope for the best. Is that what we do? Probably. Last chance to jump in. Link is in chat. I'm going to start the game in about 15 seconds. And I hope you are all ready. The turned snacko. Indeed. Oh. All right. Yep, everybody's ready. Let's go. We just hope for the best that Ems is still with us and can play this round really quick. Let's make it a quick round. Oh, I'm really curious how this is going to work out.
Uh.
All right, here we go. Everybody get their pencils ready? Let's draw. Ah, how to draw that? That's me. That's very abstract. I don't know. Not sure if this work out. Oh no! Oh, I damn it! I think Ems is no longer with us, but she still was in the game. So I'm just gonna give a new description here because I got a blank page. Ah, sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Da, 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 da. Like this, and then maybe.
This is fun. Oh, loving it already. Okay, so nice. All right. Yeah, so M's had to go, sadly, so I had one blank page. I think we made up for it, though. I hope it kind of works out. I'm very curious. Don't be sorry, Lord Zero. I love to see our happy little accidents here. That's what this game is all about, really, right? So we're just having fun. And, my drawings are terrible as well. Like, I have to draw with the mouse here on a very... Did you write a death note in it? Nope. I didn't. But yeah, we're going to see quite soon because we're going to jump into it. And I think because this is a rather small round, small group that we're playing right now, Spoil Sport. So we're pretty quick. We're actually reasonably quick with these rounds. So I think we can have a third round as well. But first of all, let's start and see your beautiful drawings. Lawrence says he can't draw Misha. Don't worry, Lawrence. None of us is really good at this, and that's why it's so funny, right? So let's see what you came up with. Let's see your beautiful drawings.
The cheese is on fire.
There you go. Lawrence drawing a piece of cheese on fire. Oh yeah, and Ems is not there. Should have kicked her probably, but yeah, there you go. I'm melting.
She's boomerang melting from the heat.
Nice. All right, that turned out pretty well. Nice. The cheese boomerang is melting from the heat. I like it. I like it. So let's see what Lawrence has in store for us.
Simon in a mango's wood.
That's where it came from. Well done, Lord Zero.
Simon in a mango costume, looking creepy.
Oh, I love the zipper. Oh yeah, and Ems is no longer here though. That's nice. Oh, Lord Zero, I love how you draw my face. Like you think, happy face. Looking creepy, yeah, right? Awesome stuff right there. Okay, let's see the next one. Lord Zero says we should draw.
Moshing at a metal concert.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, right. Ems is not there.
A stuntman yomoing off a cliff.
Oh, that was meant to be jumping. Damn it. Yeah, so I had to come up with a new caption.
Kicking some scrap down a mountain. Get GOD.
Shit. Oh my goodness. That turned involuntarily violent. Okay, so let's see. Well, okay, Ems is not here, so she did not.
Zebra leuchtet im Schnee.
Oh, how? That's interesting. I love it. Would you look at that? And Misha got it because she understands German.
Blue human talking to a hybrid alien.
Oh my goodness, Lawrence. Oh, Lord Zero, that's where it came from. Great drawing right
A blue
there.
person talking to a happy green alien flying in a UFO.
Nice. All right, now that makes sense. I love it though, Misha. The zebra glowing in the snow. So the snowman got turned into a blue human, and the zebra is now a hybrid alien. I like it. I like it. I like this one particularly. The misunderstandings are glorious. That's a really good one. Absolutely, absolutely. I love the drawing. And the happy face for the alien is just amazing. Let's see what Misha has in store for us.
The 1990s.
Ah, yeah, of course. That was you. That's hard to draw. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. What do the 90s look like?
1990.
Yep, well, the single brain cell is at work here. The luscious flamingo.
90s kid skater enjoying his boombox music.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ah, you understand me. You understand. You know how my brain works, right? Nice. Nice. I'm happy it worked out. I was like, oh shit, that's very abstract. How do I convey the essence of the 90s? But yeah, apparently it worked out. And 90s thing like CDs. Yeah, actually, like the boombox is more a thing of the 80s, I figured, right? Yo, Jack's tracker? Milunku Mahoy Noi Haling Mungu. Gimme Linku. Yeah, you can play. You can join tracker. Tracer. Alright. Well, Tracer. We are going to have one more round. It's probably going to be our final round anyway. So so or Jack's Tracer. So yeah, make sure to be nice, right? Hey Jax. I'm from Germany. My name is Simon, by the way, if you haven't figured. I'm gonna send you the link in chat right now. There you go. Everyone from the UK says tracker. Yeah, because of the double C, right? That's what led me to say tracker instead of tracer. I'm just gonna call you Jax if that's cool with you. My name is Simon. Usually I play the drums, but today we have our community hangout, and you stumbled upon a nice little game of Gartic Phone. Well, animation. There's some new modes that I have not tried yet, Lord Zero. One of which is animation mode. And there's icebreaker, animation, and Misha keeps changing her username every game. You just want to confuse me, don't you? So animation, I think, is that one person starts the drawing and then the next person gets to draw like the next drawing. Should we try that? I mean, Jax seems to know the game. I'm not sure. Like this is going to gotta keep him confused. Okay, animation is trash if you color in, and it's good if you don't color in, says Jax Tracer. Well, we're all pretty noob drawers. None of us is using a graphic tablet or anything of that. We're drawing with the mouse or you know, with our tipsy fingers on a smartphone or something like that. So the drawings are going to going to be terrible, to be honest. It's gonna be fun though. I think we're gonna Chris Danger. Misha is calling herself wrestling names, I guess. I think we might Danger Drums is what I'm thinking. So I think we might just stick with normal mode since it's the last game anyway. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think animation mode would be that we each draw one picture of the animation. I think it's more fun to do animation with even more people. We're just 5 players right now, so that's going to be a rather short animation, I figure. So I say we keep it normal, and yeah, Lord Zero agrees. So yeah, there you go. Welcome in, Jax. Nice to have you here. Welcome to our lovely community. We're gonna keep it normal, and we're gonna jump into our final round of Gartic Phone for tonight. So better make this one count. Make sure to come up with a funny scene, a nice little picture, and yeah, let's go and enjoy some hilariousness. Oh, let's see. There's plenty of space for misunderstandings in this one. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna try my very best. Oh, that's difficult. That's kind of difficult, but I am going to try my very best. Yeah. Oh, dang. Nope. Wrong tool. Okay, okay. Sorry for not talking that much, but I really have to concentrate on the drawing here. Oh, damn it. I kind of look sad. Oh, running out of time. Quick, quick, quick. Oh, no. No time. Oh, nice. Oh, that must be Jack's. Pretty neat drawing right here. I guess? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh! Is that like, I suppose? I'm not sure. Oh no. Okay. This is probably meant to be something else, but I'm just making it up here. I guess that's part of the fun of this game, to have these happy little misunderstandings. Now I'm very curious about how this will be interpreted by the other players. Oh my goodness. That's definitely gonna be fun. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't resist. This is gonna be fun. Nice. All right, we did it. Awesome. So let's see. I'm super curious as to how this is turned out and to the other drawings and descriptions. I can't wait. So let's jump straight into it and see what we've got here. Because I got some pretty hilarious pictures for sure. This is gonna be funny for sure, Lawrence. Oh my goodness. And it seems like, I think I got one of Jack's pictures and it looks like he knows what he's doing. He's the only one who can draw, I guess. But we will see. We will see about that. So let's see.
Riding into the sunset on a zebra.
I said radio, it meant rodeo. Okay. Nice. Well done,
Human
Misha.
hitch riding a giant alien lobster.
I already love it. Yeehaw!
Simon is
Perfect.
a lobster radio cowboy competitor. Yeehaw.
Oh my goodness, that's great stuff right there. I love it. I love how that's perfect. How the zebra quickly turned into a giant alien lobster. That's amazing. And Simon is a lobster radio cowboy, lobster riding cowboy, I guess. Yep, there we go. Oh my goodness, this is some great Gartic right there. I love it. This is pretty much the essence of Gartic Phone. Great story. I'm loving it. Let's see the next one.
Simon eating Doritos in a hot tub.
All right, yeah, I got this one. Kind of straightforward.
Simon doing a hot tub stream as he eats Doritos.
Yeah, there you go. That was too obvious. Oh my goodness, Jags. Nice. Nice drawing.
Simon takes a depression bath.
Yeah, right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was too easy, too straightforward, I guess. Like, we didn't have any real misunderstandings. I like the depression part, though. I guess it's the beard that makes me look kind of sad in the picture. OMG. Yeah, right? Let's see the next one, though.
Doritos flying in an UFO abduct Simon playing drums.
Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. Doritos flying in an
Playing the
UFO.
drums, but suddenly a UFO takes away the artist.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Well done, Misha.
Simon being abducted by an alien Friedrich.
Awesome stuff right there. I love it. I love it. That's a great story, by the way. Oh my goodness. Some Gartic gold right there. All right, let's see what Jax has for us. A fried egg.
Counting 1 Tidy, 2 Tidy, 3 Tidy, oh hell nah, im Out.
Encounter with 3 Tonnen.
Okay, so that's where it came from. 3T.
Hi, hammerheads.
Hammerheads. Oh, that's awesome. 1 tidy, 2 tidy, 3 tidy. Nah, I'm out. I love the face though. Dude, Lord Zero, nice. And it became an encounter with 3T, and the 3T got hammerheads. It was gonna say 3-titted lady from Total Recall. Ah, okay. 1 titty, 2 titty, 3 titty. I see. I was gonna say Branhammer, but never mind. An army of Branhammers. All right. It's all good, Misha. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is classical Gartic misunderstandings, as it should be. So let's see our last story for today, which Misha will start for us.
John Wick as a Disney character.
Ah, that's where it came from. Ah, god damn it. I misread that.
Uvudrams with Simon as a cute anime character.
I thought it was referring to me with the long hair and the mustache. Oh no.
Religious metalhead is satisfied with life.
Oh my goodness. So much interpretation in that one. Nice. Yeah, the face, the look on the face kind of says it. A religious metalhead is satisfied with life. I love the drawing, Jax. Well done. Nice. Jax, it was great to have you on this round. And Simon is John Wick confirmed. I'm a huge fan, though, I gotta say. Like ever since the time travel movie. How was it called? Like oh god, I have a brain fart right now. I'm a huge Keanu Reeves fan. Let's just Bill and Ted. Exactly. Thank you, Misha. Ever since the Bill and Ted movies, I'm a huge Keanu Reeves fan. And of course, you know, Matrix, and then, you know, all there's some really good movies with him in it. And yeah, and I love the John Wick movies, I have to say. Some really good action movies. So, alrighty, you lovely, lovely peepos. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's switch over to our main view here. Bill and Ted was awesome, right? Also, I'm a huge George Carlin fan. Rest in peace. And I love that he was part of these movies. George Carlin was a genius comedian that I adore his black sense of humor. It was hilarious indeed. Lord Zero, my favorite luscious flamingo. Ich danke dir. Thank you so much for joining us. And Jax also. Jax, thank you so much for joining us. It was fun. And yes, absolutely. George Carlin was an eye-opener for sure. I loved this dude, or I still hold him dear in my heart. Although he's in heaven right now, I guess. Or remember Dogma? Dogma was a great movie, by the way. One of my favorite movies. I think your lo-fi movie music made 4 of my cats go to sleep. Yeah, it's pretty relaxing. I can relate. For sure. Yeah, I loved the movie Dogma as well. And yeah, great stuff. Great stuff right there. Huge George Carlin fan is here. Oh, Katzi! Hey! Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, we will have a nice evening. And yeah, we'll go to bed pretty soon. Gute Nacht, Katzi. Thank you so much for saying hi. Jax is asking, in your room, do you have like a thing you value and you like to look at that boosts your motivation and your creativity? That would be my drums, probably. What you cannot see right now is that on the opposite side of the camera here, to the left and to the right of me, I have an electronic drum kit and some acoustic drum kits stacked up, because this doubles up as my little home studio setup. And I guess that's what motivates me, and what I value highly is my beloved musical instruments. And yeah, that's probably it. and it definitely boosts my creativity. Ja, Misha, träum was Schönes. Katzi, du auch. Hab eine gute Nacht. Danke, dass du nochmal Hallo sagst. You should find wooden carvers to make you custom in carved drumsticks. Interesting proposal, interesting idea, Jax. You know, like just as a showpiece, I guess. Because I have to say, I'm very satisfied with the machine-made drumsticks that I'm using. But like custom carved drumsticks, I don't know. Might think about that, like as a showpiece, as something to hang on your wall. Yeah, why not? Why not? Has to be roasted maple drumsticks. Lord Zero is asking, by the way, Simon, would you say a practice pad would benefit me until I save up for a kid? I could practice rudiments and such, and yes, definitely, like definitely. The first thing... Bin nur zufällig aufgewacht. Danke dir, Katzi. The very first thing I tell my students to go and buy and that you need if you want to learn the drums, you don't need a fancy drum kit straight from the start. You can actually, I think it's even beneficial to start off just with a practice pad. What you need is a metronome, some good sticks, and a practice pad, and then you're good to go, and you can learn the drums with that, or at least your hand technique. And you can get a metronome app for your smartphone. Like if you have a smartphone, just get a metronome app. There's really good free ones out there. And yeah, with a practice pad, a pair of sticks, and a metronome, you can get really, really far with your hand technique and with all, you know, that's one of the most important skills to develop, especially in the beginning when you're learning to play the drums, is proper hand technique. And you only do that by practicing on, a practice pad or the drums. So yeah, Wickforth 5A is a great point to start. That's a great pair of sticks. I think I started with exactly these type of sticks, and I've been sticking to Wickforth ever since. I still use them, but these days I'm using a bit thinner jazz sticks, and I've been using SD4 and HD4 for the most of my drumming career. They're a little bit thinner than the 5As and a very versatile barrel-shaped tip. I like them. I really like them. 5A is a great place to start. And just get a practice pad. They are pretty inexpensive, and you can practice rudiments. And it's very important that you get your hand technique right from the start. That is really important. Like when I have someone who wants to learn drums, and my first drum lesson is always, the things you need is sticks, practice pad, metronome, and then you can start learning to play the drums. And the first lesson is always just around hand technique, and or the first few weeks or the first month or so, I heavily focus on the hand technique, because like you have to get it right from the start. It's very, very difficult to train out bad habits that you develop when not having proper technique, right? So a practice pad and a good pair of sticks will get you pretty far, Lord Zero, and I highly recommend starting out that way and perfecting your hand technique, like getting the right balance of the stick and getting a good grip and a good technique. And you can do that even before starting to worry about a drum kit and stuff like that. And it will benefit you greatly, trust me. Like even today, I should practice more on the practice pad. I mean, I have my e-drum, so that's pretty much my practice pad these days. But you can go really, really far with a practice pad. And I used to practice on my practice pad, even though I always had a drum set around. The practice pad is your best friend when you're learning drums and when you want to enhance your technique. Jack says that his brother likes music and likes to add things he loves to look at and makes him feel happy, even if his room looks odd or messy, because there's a lot of random things. Yeah, I can imagine that, Jax. And it's the same for me. I love, like, I think we all have that, right? It's good to have things that
that you love and that make you happy and that you can look at or touch or play or, you know, of course. Jax's brother is a guitar guy and Jax himself is more of a piano guy. Or kalimba. Ooh, that's nice. I do like kalimba. It's a very nice instrument. Do you have any drum covers of anime songs? Yeah, probably. In my streams, there's most of the time during the streams we have requests, and sometimes anime songs get requested. So I've been playing to quite a few anime songs in the time that I've been streaming. I've not been streaming for that long, but it's more than half a year now. And we're nearing 666 followers, by the way, which will trigger a special celebration stream where we will play heavy metal exclusively, which usually I don't do. But when we hit 666 followers, I guess that is due, and we will do a full-on heavy metal stream. Because usually I don't play that much heavy metal on the channel, since it's kind of exhausting. How heavy is the limit? Then no limits for the 666 stream. No limits. Where we go full on Infant Annihilator. I will just power through and see how far we can take it. But you know, maybe if you want to do me a favor, then be gentle on me and maybe not request that much Infant Annihilator or too much Miss Sugar and the likes. Like, try to be gentle, okay? I'll drop some Timu. Yeah, that's okay. And some Tala incoming. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know. Yeah, we will see. I'm looking forward to it anyways. As you know, I do listen to metal music, but I don't play it regularly on stream. I try to avoid it on stream. For once, there is a lot of really good metal drummers streaming on Twitch, which you can watch go crazy on the double bass. And what I really enjoy is like groove-based music, groovy tunes, and where I can, you know, I improvise to the songs. I don't learn the songs like most of the songs that I play on stream. I play for the first time, and some of them or many of them I even hear for the first time. So it's also like a journey of music discovery for me and for the viewers, which is awesome, which I very much enjoy. But it's for metal songs, it's very hard to improvise on a really fast heavy metal song like ach ja, hey Dr. Fleisch. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Das ist doch schon wieder Deutschland. Yep, it is. Da war ich sogar schon. Ooh, yeah, Slave has some really tricky drum parts. Like, Slave is not that fast, but it is really tricky with the drums. It really is. But yeah, I mean, I could try. I might fail and butcher it up a little bit, but I might try. Yeah, today, no GeoGuessr, we played some Gartic Phone today, Dr. Fleisch. And it was a lot of fun, I have to say. It was a great game. So, thank you all so much for playing. And thank you all for hanging out, for enjoying some pastime with me. We are going to look for a raid target right now. Let's see who's online. And I will be with you. Yeah, it's pretty late already. I mean, it's 11:30. It's in about 30 minutes. It's midnight here in Germany. So yeah, sorry about that, Dr. Fleisch. I know you've been working late hours. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I have to keep it civil, because I have a very long day tomorrow and Friday as well. I'm playing a gig tomorrow, and I have to get some drums ready. Oh, Luck and Loler, but he's playing Star Citizen. Grim is online. We haven't given Grim a raid in a long time. Slam is online. let's go over to Grim. Speaking of metal, everybody. Dude, you too. Oh, Nox is... Well, we raided Nox just a while ago. It wasn't that long ago. It's been a long time, though, since I've been raiding Grim. And I don't often get the chance to raid him because, like, time zones and stuff, right? Usually when I finish a drum stream, Grim is never online. So, and he only has 2 viewers right now. So I kind of want to support him. So therefore we are going to raid the Grim Genie. I hope I spell it right. Yeah, we can go trigger Grim. Right, Lawrence knows what's up. Grim is an awesome dude. Like, I love this guy. So please, everybody, get on to the raid. And we're going to go over to Grim Genie. He's a lovely, lovely dude. He's very fun. And he knows how to do, like, extreme death metal. So all the stuff that you should never, ever request during my drum streams, you can request for Grim Genie. He slays on the double bass, and it's all triggered. So yeah, he can go really crazy fast on his double bass. So make sure to spread the love and copy the raid call, flood the love, flood hugs and good vibes in Grim's chat. And Lord Zero, thank you so much. Lawrence, Misha, all you lovely people. Katsi, thank you for hanging out. And also Dr. Fleisch, thanks for saying hi. Jax, thanks for joining in. Thank you all so much. It was great. Remember, no drum stream this Friday because I'm playing 2 gigs. Instead, I will be part of Cato Day this freaking Saturday. So make sure to drop by on Saturday. I will be playing at 6 o'clock German time or Central European time, whatever, Berlin time. So see you on Saturday, you lovely people. Have a good night, sleep well, sweet dreams. Make sure to give Grim a good time. See ya. Bye-bye. Mwah.